Welcome to Salem High School baseball field as the Salem Tigers and Licking Wildcats will battle it out non-conference play here today. And on the hill is Cody Crocker with the Salem Tigers. His first pitch to Carter Rennie is a high fastball. Rennie playing shortstop today. Right-handed batter. Stands deep in the box. He waits. Silas Wolf doing the catching today for the Salem Tigers. And the pitch comes in, and it's a little bit low, 2-0. Just underway here, Salem High School baseball field complex. The wind is blowing out toward right center field. Have about a 10-mile-an-hour wind. And the next pitch from Crocker, swinging a tapper towards short. Coming in to Schrader, he has it, throw to first, and just in time. The out is recorded. 6-3. Rennie out 6-3 on the putout, and Kanan Hutzel will stand in. Standing in on the right side, Hutzel gets into the batter's box, facing Cody Crocker. Crocker, right-handed batter. The pitch, outside corner for a strike. Crocker gets the sign. He's ready. And the pitch comes in to Hutzel. A swing and a miss. Hold quickly 0-2. One down here, top of the first inning. Back. Salem Tigers are home here for their first home game of the season. As Crocker waits, the sign from Wolf. Here comes on the inside, but just off the corner. Tried to come back inside. Crocker gets the sign. No. You're going to have to figure it out because I'm on TV too. Okay. All right. And a pitch, a swing and a miss. The strikeout for Kanan Hutzel. First strikeout for Cody Crocker. Crocker with the first strikeout. First two down for the Licking Wildcats, and Gideon Antel will stand in. Antel, where's number 14? He'll bat from the right side as Crocker comes on for the Salem Tigers. They play Antel to pull just a little bit, give him right center field. As the pitch comes in, high. Antel, strong right-handed batter. Creeps up on the box just a little bit. Looking in their home white pants, I should say visiting white pants, but they also have the old Houston Astro type orange, black, and also a little bit of maybe red in their jerseys. Trim with a little black on the sock. Tigers in their Carolina blue uniforms with the navy blue caps and the white pants. Pitch comes in from Crocker, a swing and a miss. Good hard fastball in the outside corner. Two down here, top of the first inning. Cody Crocker getting the call on the mound for the Salem Tigers today. Infield straightaway. Halfway at both short and first, deep at second and short. Sign from Wolf. Here comes the pitch home and a high pop-up. It's back and out of play. Over top of the press box here. Glad to have you along with us on KSMO and Fidelity Local 6. Appreciate you joining us, whether you're in the stands or up in your vehicle. Glad to have you along. The wind again blowing directly out to center right now. And a pitch coming to Gideon Antel, and a high fly ball to right center field. On the run is the Tiger center fielder. He's there, and he makes the catch. Good play by Reese Dotson. Got a good jump on that. Antel hit it hard, but Dotson ran it down. The Licking Wildcats go down in order 1, 2, 3. We have played a half inning here at Salem. The Licking Wildcats, nothing. Salem coming to bat. We'll be back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and you're watching it on Fidelity Local 6.
What is your community health center? It's a place where you receive high quality yet affordable medical and dental care. A place where your entire family can get well, be well, and live well. Our highly qualified staff provides primary care, including pediatric, senior, and women's health care. We also provide complete dental care, including exams, fillings, extractions, and more. It's a place where compassion and respect lead the way to a healthier you. After all, it's your community health center, building your community, your health.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Taxmasters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Taxmasters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
This year, that's Dennis, Renee, and Lindsay, all proud to be supporters of the Salem Tigers, wishing them the very best. Go Big Blue, rest of your season from Purcell Farms. At KSMO Radio, 1340 Fidelity Local 6, the Salem Tigers will have this batting order when they come up. It'll be Reese Dotson to lead things off. He plays in center field. Eli Wethy at third base will bat second. Boone Schrader at shortstop bats third. Jordan Schultz out in right field is in the cleanup spot. Garrett Connell bats fifth. He'll play second base today. Silas Wolf doing the catching. He bats sixth. Drew Christensen bats seventh, and he plays in left field. Cody Crocker, the eighth place hitter, doing the pitching today, and Josh Arts will be the DH. He'll be batting for Brett Ford, who's playing first base today. So Medlock, Connor Medlock, a lefty out there, getting his warm-up tosses in. He'll be caught today by Seth Ferris. Out on first base, it'll be Wilson Murray. At third base, it'll be Mitchell Milheiser. At shortstop, Carter Rennie. At second base, Kanan Hutzel. In the outfield, Gideon Antell. In center field, Reese Derrickson in left. And Hunter Cruson over in right field. So Dotson will stand in. He's a left-handed batter. He'll lead things off for the Salem Tigers. Tigers coming in with a 1-3 record. This is their very first home game, and they'll be back home for a rare Saturday afternoon conference game. That's how it had to work out on the schedule this year. Now it'll be at 2 o'clock. Get underway about 1:45 with Tiger Talk and Coach Philip Carr. At Salem and Houston Saturday here, weather permitting. And, of course, on Thursday, Salem is scheduled to travel to Potosi. First pitch in to Dotson is a strike on the inside corner. The lefty, Connor Medlock. Gets back up on the hill, looks in for the sign from Ferris. They play Dotson 2 pull. They give him a left field line. Dotson squares the bunt and then bunts it foul. Salem is not a very adept team at bunting. They just don't bunt for hits very well. Not a bad sacrifice team, but they really don't have that technique down to bunt for a hit very well. Where a pitch like that, Dotson should have dragged that ball down the first base side. Instead, he's in a 0-2 count and a pitch. Curveball, line drive, base hit into left field. They're going to try and throw it first, and it goes by the right fielder. And Dotson will go for two to throw there. He is safe. It'll be a hit and an error. Dotson got a hanging curveball. He ripped it into right field. And then the right fielder, who was going to try and throw him out, Hunter Cruson, came in quickly, but the ball hugged the ground and went by him. And that'll be an error on the Wildcats, and the Tigers have a runner in scoring position on their leadoff man. And Eli Wethy will stand in. Medlock hung it, and Dotson drilled it. They play Wethy very shallow in the outfield, so it'll be very difficult on a ball hit at a player to get Dotson home. Nobody out, and the pitch from Medlock. Here comes. Foul off to the right side. Big hole on the left side where the shortstop is trying to keep Dotson close. He'll jockey with him there. That's Carter Rennie. And the third baseman, Milheiser, playing about a step behind the bag and maybe about 8 to 10 feet off. As the smoke drifts back across the field, Wethy squares to bunt. And stepping off was Medlock. They already had the first baseman, Wilson Murray, cheating down the line. And the second baseman, Hutzel, was also cheating over toward the first base bag. I would swing away if I saw that. And the stretch from Medlock. Here comes the pitch. Outside corner for a strike. Quickly 0-2 to Wethy. Dotson was 0-2, and he singled to right. Went to second on an error. That's where he is right now. Nobody down in the bottom of the first inning. Licking down in order in the first. 1, 2, 3. And now time called again. As Wethy gets back in. Open stance. With all the weight on his back foot. And the 0-2 from Medlock. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Very defensive swing by Wethy there. And he's down on strikes. Like he was fooled a little bit and tried to wave at it. And Boone Schrader will stand in. Schrader had a nice double yesterday in the game against Owensville. Bats on the right side, right on top of that plate. He's got his toes on that batter's box nearest line to the left side of the plate as you're looking out. The pitch comes in. Swing and a miss. Tried to pull an outside pitch. That usually doesn't work. Dotson at second base. Now one down. Schrader has a little pop, and they're still playing him fairly shallow. Big gap in right center. And the pitch coming in. High and away. 1-1. As the smoke continues to drift over the batter's box. I believe we're in San Francisco in the fog.
This game is sponsored by Salem Burgers.
Medlock from the stretch. Ready. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Again, Boone trying to pull that off-speed pitch. Give him a changeup on the outside edge. 1-2 the count. One down. No score in this one. Salem with the only base runner so far. That's Dotson at second base. Medlock looks in. The pitch comes home. High with a fastball. 2-2. With these pitch counts, you don't see a lot of these pitchers waste pitches anymore or try to nibble. They try to really come after these hitters when they can. So Reese Dotson has got a short lead at second base. Boone Schrader ready. And a 2-2 coming home. High fly ball in the left field. Right at the left fielder. Has to back up, and it's over his head. He could not judge that one very well. Making the turn is Dotson. He will try and score. The throw comes home, and he is going to be out. Dotson tagged out on the double by Boone Schrader. That ball was up in his eyes, and he hit it over the left fielder's head. Derrickson got it back in. A great throw by Rennie right on the money to Ferris, and he tags him out. So it's a 7-6-2 on the putout of Dotson. Reese got that late jump, did not get out there fast enough, and then was thrown out by about that same distance. And if he just took a couple of steps off second, he probably would have been safe. But he looked like he was going to go back and try and tag, and in that case, he had 180 feet to go. Fell short by about 3. Pitch comes in, a high fastball to Jordan Schultz outside, ball 1. So Schrader with the double, but he is standing at second base, and the Tigers do not score a run. Take advantage of that error by the right fielder, Cruson. But Schultz drove in both runs yesterday. Maybe he can do it again today. The pitch, that's just missed on the outside. Looked like he's going to catch the corner. Had me fooled because he'd called that ball a strike already 3 times today. So that one, called ball 2. Right side is open as Hutzel tries to keep the man close. Now he backs over. The pitch, swing and a miss. Jordan Schultz wears number 25. Playing right field today. Gets back in. 2-1 to count. 2 down. Schrader at second base. The pitch to Schultz. Here it is. Inside corner with a strike. Good pitch. Came back inside. Schultz was looking for something out over the plate. Ball caught the inside corner. 2-2. Jordan waits as Medlock brings it home. And a line drive towards first and out of play, foul. Good effort by Wilson Murray, just couldn't get there. And the ball dropped harmlessly, foul ball. Schultz stays alive. We're in the first inning, no score. For Licking in the second inning, it'll be Seth Ferris, Michael Milheiser, and Connor Medlock. Medlock on the hill. Deals it home to Jordan Schultz. Inside and low. Good scoop by Ferris as he had to go down on the inside and block that ball and come up with it to keep Boone Schrader where he is at second base. This is a full count. 2 are down. Big hole on the left side where Rennie's trying to keep Schrader close. And Medlock brings it in. High pop fly in the short center field. Antel waiting. Has it. Schultz got underneath that one, flies out to center, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. We have now played 1 full inning here at Salem. No score. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and you're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
To Salem High School Baseball Field Complex on a beautiful sunny afternoon. Things cleared up nicely. It's still a little cool out there, but still an outstanding early season day for baseball here at Salem. Field's in outstanding condition as Cody Crocker goes back to the hill. He will face the middle 3 of this Licking lineup. Salem Tigers had a chance to score, couldn't get it done. Couple of hits, man thrown out at the plate. And we have a scoreless ball game here as we go to the second inning. Southwest Baptist University's campus in Salem provides quality higher education right here in Salem, close to home for the residents of not only Dent County, but the surrounding areas. They do offer degrees in nursing, the Iron Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education, and so much more. If you want information on degrees or programs, it's easy. Contact admission counselor Chris Welch to schedule your appointment as a prospective or you're a returning student. It's Southwest Baptist University's campus in Salem. SBU Salem, 729-7071, 729-7071. Crocker is ready. The throw goes down to second base. And standing in will be Seth Ferris. Ferris, the catcher for Licking. He wears number 21. He'll bat from the right side. Mentioned Licking Wildcats do not have a football team, and so they do play fall baseball. So a lot of times they pretty well have their team decided on before they get to the spring from fall ball. It does give them a little bit of an edge, especially early on in the season. So a swing and a miss on the first one by Crocker, by Seth Ferris. Michael Milheiser's on deck. Connor Medlock also will wait in the wings for his turn at bat. Crocker, the sign from Wolf, he's ready. And the 0-1 spins home outside and low on the curve. Nick Frillman operating the clock today. Man, he is pumped. Look at this guy go. You ought to see what he did with that burger he had. Woofed it. Unbelievable. Pitch outside and low. 2-1. Good to have Nick along with us. My buddy Ricky is driving a bus, so not available to help out. But I'm sure if he's around sometime, maybe he'll stop in and we'll share a broadcast again. Pitch coming home in the dirt, 3-1. Ferris checks his coach, gets the sign, gets back in. His front toe right on that line on the batter's box. He bends over and waits. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball by Crocker. He challenged him and came out ahead. They do give Ferris right center field. 3-2 pitch from Crocker. Here it comes. Low, ball 4. So the first base runner for Licking is a walk. And that's something that I know Coach Carr is never happy about when Tigers give up walks. Ferris a good hitter, though, and you had to give Crocker credit. Came after him on a 3-1 count. But that one, he's trying to be cautious on the corner, just got a little bit too low. Milheiser stands in, another right-handed batter for this Licking Wildcat team. As Crocker checks the runner, that is Ferris, and throws over. They do not run for their catcher here in Licking. As Brett Ford puts a tag on him, but he's back in time. Milheiser waits patiently at the plate. First pitch to him, way outside. Good play by Silas Wolf to reach out there. Tried to overthrow that one, it looks like. Pulled that one off to his right. Cody Crocker, right-handed pitcher for the Salem Tigers. He checks. He brings it. Inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Crocker, just a sophomore. Stands in about 6 feet tall. Stares in for the sign from Silas Wolf. He flashes it. Crocker's ready. The 1-1. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Pitch painted the black. I don't think Michael Milheiser was excited about that call. Put him in the hole, 1-2. Ferris at first. Checked by Crocker. Here comes strike 3 call on the outside edge. Milheiser took it first, or second strikeout, I should say. First called strikeout for Crocker. Ball tailed back just a little bit. The umpire has had a, we'll say, liberal strike zone today. But it's better than having a pincushion strike zone. Make the guy swing the bat. So 1 down for Connor Medlock and a throw to first, and back in is Seth Ferris. Medlock throws left but bats right. Tigers straight away on the infield, pretty much in the outfield. They do just shade Medlock to pull. Crocker ready, brings it. Curveball stays high and away, ball 1. Wethy at third base, right about a half a step in front of the bag at the edge of the infield grass here at Salem. 4, holding on, the runner, Seth Ferris. Salem turned 2 double plays yesterday. Could they do it again today? And the 1-0. Yeah, a little bit low, runner trying to steal, throw to second base, and nobody's even there. And a good play actually made on the backhand by Garrett Connell. Nobody went to the bag as a little bit of a delayed steal by Ferris. And the Tigers were kind of caught flat-footed. Silas Wolf came up to throw it. And Crocker didn't even know to duck until the very last second. So stolen base puts a runner in scoring position. A 2-0 count to Medlock. And here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Wilson Murray on deck. Crocker shut down Licking 1-2-3 in that first inning. A walk has a man at second base. He steps off as he looks back. Tigers will be at Potosi Thursday, 4:30. Take on the Trojans at their fine facility in Potosi. The pitch comes home. That's a strike. 3-1. Salem and Potosi get together. It's usually some pretty good ball games. Seen come from behind wins. We've seen great pitching efforts, all kinds of things. Fastball outside, second walk of the inning. And Murray will come to the plate. The first baseman, tall right-handed batter. Looks down. Gets the sign from third base coach. He's also flashing the sign to his runners. Coach Carr's going to make a visit out there to see what's going on with Cody Crocker. Crocker really being very overly cautious maybe, trying to keep that ball outside to everybody, and has missed quite a few pitches here lately. I'll tell you, Duncan Family Chiropractic has a new location at 401 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. They're right across from AutoZone. Now, for your chiropractic needs, see Dr. Amber Duncan and Duncan Family Chiropractic. And ask about Juice Plus. If you'd like a way to keep some energy up during the day, ask Amber. She can help you out. Dr. Amber Duncan and Duncan Family Chiropractic. Ask about Juice Plus today. Call 729-2321. A proud supporter of your Salem Tigers, Duncan Family Chiropractic. So Murray gets in. One down, runners at first and second. No score in this one. Salem had a man out at the plate back in the first inning. As Cody Crocker brings it home, strike on the outside corner. Murray cheats up on that plate a little more this time. 4 is in front of the bag at first base, while Wethy plays about a step and a half behind. A pitch just a little bit high with that fastball, 1-1. The wind that was blowing earlier has died down. It's virtually nothing, almost a calm wind right now. The sign from Wolf, and now time called. Took it too long by Murray. This top of the second inning is moving along like molasses in winter. Not very quick. Lots of pitches by Cody Crocker here in this inning. A couple of walks. Long counts. Still staring in. Now he steps off. We got an issue here with the signs or what he wants to throw. Murray waits. Crocker looks in. You're going to have to throw the ball, young man. May as well do it now. He comes to the stretch. The 1-1 pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Threw it right by him. Wilson Murray at the plate. Silas Wolf with the sign. Crocker looks in. Checks those runners at second and also at first base. Brings it home. They'll pop fly back on a defensive swing by Murray. The ball jammed him. He fouled it back over top of the press box. Backing out of play. We are in the second inning. One down. Runners at first and second for Licking. Ferris at second. Medlock at first. A 1-2 count on Wilson Murray. And the pitch from Crocker coming home. Outside. Knocked down by Silas Wolf. 2-2. Now Cody has slowed it to a snail's pace. Hopefully you've got nowhere to go for the next couple of hours. So pitch comes home, and the dirt goes white past Silas Wolf, and that's a wild pitch. That'll move the runners up to both second and third. Ball is overthrown by Cody Crocker and hit the dirt about 2 feet in front of Silas Wolf with a fastball. Now, you're not going to stop those very often. That ball sailed right past him. Allowed the runners for Licking to move up. They are now in scoring position. And a 3-2 pitch coming to Murray. Here it is. Swinging a ground ball in a hole. Getting to it as the Tigers throw to first. It is in time to get the out, but a run scores. Good job by Boone Schrader to get there. 6-3 with an RBI for Murray, and makes it 1-0 as Ferris comes home, taking advantage of that wild pitch. Medlock holds at second. So Reese Derrickson, their left fielder, a bat. He's a left-handed batter. First one for the Wildcats we've seen. He again cheats up on that plate. He'll be facing Cody Crocker. 1-0 Wildcats. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down actually foul tipped that ball. Held on to by Silas Wolf. In the second inning, the Salem Tigers will send up Connell, Silas Wolf, and Drew Christensen. But got to get out of this top of the second first. The pitch. Pop foul back and out of play quickly. 0-2 to Reese Derrickson. Derrickson wears number 3. His coach giving him some instruction. As Crocker looks in. Wolf the sign. Cody looks back at the runner Medlock. Now to the stretch. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A pitch tailing up and in. Derrickson down on strikes. Third strikeout for Crocker. But Licking does score 1 run on no hits, no errors, and there was a man left. We have now played an inning and a half. It's the Wildcats 1, Salem Tigers nothing. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO, and you're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
No matter how good of driver you are, accidents can happen that can leave your vehicle damaged. Larson Collision Center can make that vehicle look new again. They have a frame machine, Chief Easy Liner, and a spray and bake booth, and their work is guaranteed. Larson's also gives free estimates. Plus, Larson Collision Center has car rental available. For more information or to make an appointment, stop by and see them today at 503 North MacArthur in Salem or call 729-3915 Larson Collision Center.
Hill, as the Salem Tigers will send up Connell, Wolf, and Christensen here in the second inning. They trail it by 1 run. Licking back in the field, getting ready to go here in the second inning. Tigers for the Salem Tigers, trying to get their first win at home against the Licking Wildcats this year. That's their first game. The Wildcats always a formidable foe, even when teams are down. These two teams just seem to elevate their play when they face each other, whether it's here at Licking or in Salem or even in a neutral site. I've seen them play a very good baseball game. Throw down to second base as Connell will move to the plate. And we'll get things underway here in the second inning. 1-0 Wildcats. Walk by Crocker to Seth Ferris, a stolen base. A wild pitch and a ground out basically was how they got their run. Had 2 walks in that inning, one to Connor Medlock. He was stalled at second base. So Connell will stand in. Garrett playing second base today. The pitch to him is a high fastball, 1-0. I mentioned Medlock, a lefty, doesn't like the landing spot that he has. Probably where Crocker lands, and he shifts around the dirt a little bit. Now the pitch, foul off to the right side. As with high school baseball, kind of different. Where in basketball, they play JV first and then the varsity. Here, they play the varsity first and then the JV game. So if you've never seen a high school baseball game, you'll come at 4:30, you see the varsity game, and then the JV will follow. 1-2 the count to Connell. And the pitch right down the middle, strike 3. Just a fastball down the middle, and Garrett took it. Second strikeout for Medlock, and standing in will be Silas Wolf. Silas, just a junior, but seems like he's been playing for 5 years. He's been doing a good job catching for Salem. Bats on the right side and takes a strike. Medlock doesn't fool around out there. Give me the ball, and here it comes. High, 1-1. No, this He was elevating his hand to show you the levitation of the ball was too high. And the 1-1. That's just inside, 2-1. Our home plate umpire is a magician of sorts with his calls. Sweeping that hand inside. Nice pirouette move. As the pitch comes in, check swing. He said he went. The Wolf went around, and it's quickly 2-2 on a ball down in the dirt. Ferris with a good play. Medlock just trying to roll through this inning. The 2-2 pitch to Silas Wolf. Outside ball 3. Silas will get on any way he can. Salem has the only 2 hits in this game. A base hit by Dotson, double by Schrader, but no runs. That's a ball 4 fastball high and away, and Silas draws the walk, and Drew Christensen will stand in. Drew last night in the JV game hit a home run. In the varsity game, though, he did not make contact and struck out as he pinch hit. Standing in for the right side. Like to see this young man make contact. Drive that ball down the left field line. They give him the whole line down there to throw to first, and Wolf back in easy. Cody Crocker waits on deck. Medlock checks the runner. Brings it home. Inside a little bit high to Drew Christensen. Silas taking about as safe a lead as you can over first base. Maybe all of 4 feet. Maybe 5. Medlock looks that way and does throw anyway. Didn't even have to fall down to reach the bag. Ugh. Don't get dirty, Silas. Gotta wash that uniform. The 1-0 count comes home to Christensen. Outside, 2-0. So Medlock has hit a little bit of a wild streak here. League without a hit, got a run in the second inning. They lead this one 1-0. And now a 1-out walk to Silas Wolf. 2-0 to Christensen. He's going to look for a fat one here as the pitch from Medlock is on his way. Here it is. Ooh, swing and a miss on one up in the upper shoulder area. Ball tied him up. Drew had a good cut, but couldn't make contact. Back in. The 2-1 pitch from Medlock. It's coming home. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off that one, and Drew missed it. 2-2. Wolf at first base, 1 down. Medlock looks in to Seth Ferris, his catcher. Gets the sign. The 2-2 pitch on its way. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3 strikeouts now for Medlock. Came back from a 2-0 deficit to get Christensen. And now we'll have a pinch runner for Silas Wolf. Jimmy Barton will come in. Jimmy is just a freshman. Salem Tigers have a number of freshmen and sophomores on the team this year. Just 3 seniors. As Cody Crocker will stand in. Cody, one of those sophomores. 2 down, and the pitch from Medlock to him. Here it is. That's way high. In the 3rd inning for the Wildcats will be Hunter Cruson to lead things off. Then the top of the order, Carter Rennie and Kanan Hutzel. Right now, though, it's Barton at first base with a short lead. Medlock goes over that way, and Barton dives back in. Murray, the first baseman, standing about 6'4". Jimmy Barton, about 5'10". Throws a shadow over Jimmy. Pitch comes home. That's a strike. High strike at the letters. 1-1 to count. We are in the 2nd inning here at Salem. 1-0 Wildcats. For whatever reason, the left fielder thinks that Cody Crocker is a power hitter. Pitch on the inside corner makes it 1-2. He's playing him deep. Very deep. And off the line. Crocker back in. Had a hit yesterday. The pitch comes to him way outside. 2-2. Crocker got a base hit to left yesterday and a pitch in on his hands, but he was able to drop the bat head in there and he rifled it into left field. The 2-2 comes home. Swing and a miss. So he tied him up that time with a fastball. Fourth strikeout for Medlock, and the Tigers can do nothing with the walk. No runs, no hits, a walk, one left. We have now played 2 full innings here at Salem. It's a Licking Wildcats 1. Salem Tigers nothing. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Salem Hospital is a 25-bed critical access facility with an additional 18-bed long-term care unit. It has undergone dramatic changes in the past decade. Emerging today is an example of how small rural hospitals can position themselves for success in a changing healthcare environment. Guided by a progressive attitude toward clear and achievable goals, Salem Hospital is a thoroughly modern facility with a talented team of doctors.
Cody Crocker back to the hill for the Salem Tigers. He goes in, he does a little landscaping on that landing hole by Medlock. So he didn't like what he did, so he fills it back up, taps it down. He'll take a couple of tosses here to get ready, and Wildcats will send Cruson up. Carter Rennie and Kanan Hutzel. We're in the third inning. Non-conference game here today between the Licking Wildcats and the Salem Tigers. Don't forget, Salem will be back home on Saturday. This will be a matinee game. We don't have a lot of matinee games, you know. 2 o'clock start. Take on the Houston Tigers. It will be an SCA contest, by the way, and it will count as a conference game. And hope you can make it out and support your Tigers on Saturday afternoon. They are calling for some rain on Saturday, overnight Friday. So, you know, we will post whether that game will be played. And don't forget, you'll be watching this game on Fidelity Local 6. It's live. Live. So check it out or catch the replay later on. Salem Tigers Licking Wildcats this afternoon. Streaming media on Fidelity Local 6 as well. So you can check that out on fidelitycommunications.com. Our buddies helping you put the games on TV, our friends from Fidelity. And they've got a crew here today. I'm telling you what, they sent out their A number 1 crew, A number 2 crew, 3 and 4. Everybody. They brought them all. You're A1. And they brought the King. They brought Matt, the King, with them as well. So let's get to that third inning. And a swing and a miss by Cruson as he took a wild swing. We'll say that, like a wild thing swing. Swinging from the heels is what they used to call it. And he made no contact. He's just a swinging strike. The next one comes home, high with a fastball. 1-1. Cruson wears number 11, plays right field. Not a very big guy. Tigers outfield show that by playing him a little bit shallower. The pitch outside all the way back to the screen. Want to thank the maintenance crew for securing the screen that had kind of curled up a little bit right by the concession stand where people might have gotten their tootsies wrecked on. At least they put rebar down there and secured it down. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. As well as for striping the field, getting it ready to go. 3-1 to count to Cruson. Crocker with a couple of walks in this game. One of them has scored. The pitch. Strauss just inside. Looked like it could have been called a strike. He didn't. And a leadoff walk. That's always a problem. That's the third walk given up by Crocker. Carter Rennie will stand in. He grounded out to short his first time. Brett Ford, first base. He'll hold on. Hunter Cruson. Renning, right-handed batter. Deep in that box. He waits. He shows bunt. As Wethy comes in, he does bunt, push it down the first base line. That ball goes foul. Crocker got to it, but the ball drifted foul. And Rennie will come back. We'll do it again. I don't know if he'll try and bunt this time, as Eli Wethy was on a dead sprint in, and that's the kind you pull that bat back and just slap it past him. Rennie, the right-handed batter. He waits. He does start squaring again. Here comes Wethy. And he tries to bunt. The ball does, but it goes foul again. That pitch up and in on him. A very hard pitch to try and get down. He did a good job of getting it down, but couldn't put it fair. So it's quickly 0-2. Cruising at first base. Nobody down. We're in the third inning. 1-0 Wildcats. Crocker looks in. He's ready. And a throw to first. Back easily is Cruson. Great day for baseball here. Not a cloud around. Nothing but sunshine. Beautiful, beautiful day. Had some clouds early this morning. They moved out, and it has turned into a fantabulous day. And now time called by the batters. Cody Crocker taking a little bit too much time on the mound. Not doing your fielders any favors when you stand out there. They need to be moving around. So get your sign and come at this hitter. With an 0-2 count, the pitch to Rennie. Outside runner going to throw to second base, and he is safe. The ball goes into center field, and the runner will go to third base without a play. Paul eluded both Connell and Boone Schrader. And somehow got all the way out to center field for Reese Dotson. So a stolen base and the error on Silas Wolf on the throw. Took a little hop. It's on the inside part of the bag, and Tiger infielders couldn't flag it down or even knock it down. So another runner at third base on a 1-2 count to pitch to Carter Rennie, and he struck him out. Good pitch by Cody Crocker. His fourth strikeout in this game. And Kanan Hudson will stand in. He struck out his first time. He needs another strikeout, a pop-up, something that will not move that runner off third. I'd be prepared for a squeeze bunt here. Well, I know Licking, they like to do that kind of stuff. Crocker looks. The pitch to Hutzel, way outside. Probably need to confer with our ace baseball knowledge guru, Matt Wacker, and say, Matt, what's the odds of a squeeze play here? The 1-0 pitch comes home. Fastball inside, 2-0. Gideon Antel is on deck. Runner at third, just one out. He was there with nobody out. Crocker struck out Rennie. That pitch is way high, 3-0. Looks like the fog is moving back in. More smoke. And the 3-0 coming to Hutzel. He takes a walk. Fourth walk given up by Crocker. And Antel will stand in. Tigers really could turn two here. That would be big. Seth Ferris is on deck. Tigers turned two double plays yesterday. One, which you don't see very often, a 6-1-4 double play. Mark my words, 6-1-4 double play. But it counts. Pitch comes home way high with a fastball by Crocker. Digging himself a hole here by not being able to find that strike zone. He has 4 strikeouts in the game, but he has 4 walks to go with it. Has not given up a hit. And now, too much smoke. Gideon Antel calls time. As the barbecue gurus here at Salem have infiltrated the field with a layer of smoke. They have closed the lid and they'll wait till he's ready to hit. Pop it back open. No, they will not do that intentionally. The 1-0 pitch. Outside runner going. Throw to second. Cut off. And no play. They try and throw it to third. And he threw it away. Knew that was coming. And they're trying to get the throw home and not in time. And a good play made there by the pitcher backing up to play. As that ball sailed past Silas Wolf. But an error on Connell trying to throw to third base on the steal by Hutzel. He stole the base, and then as the throw went down, the Tigers had the cutoff man. Connell got it, had the man at third base off the bag, but not real far. He tried to throw over to Eli Wethy and threw it against the screen for an error. That allowed the second run to come home. That'll be E4. And then you have to credit Cody Crocker receiving another error on the third baseman Wethy as he threw wild home. Runner at third. 1 down, a 3-0 count to Antel. Gideon waits. And the pitch. Strike call. Kind of an automatic. Wildcats trying to add to their 2-0 lead. Pitch from Crocker. Here it is. Way outside ball 4. That's 5 walks in this game. And he's just going to go to second base if nobody pays any attention to him. And that's exactly what Antel started to do. And then just backtrack to first. Seth Ferris will stand in. He walked his first time up. 3 walks in this inning. Coach Carr is going to come out and talk to his hurler again. When you start talking about pitch counts, can't have 4, 5, 6 walks. Just build your pitch count up way too high, and Crocker has gone to long counts on a number of hitters. We're in the 3rd inning, and he has already faced a total of 14 hitters. Or this will be his 14th hitter he will face here. And Coach Carr talks to his infield and to his hurler here in this, the 3rd inning. 2-0 Wildcats, runners at first and third, 1 down. You can almost bet the farm that Gideon Antel will steal second on the very first pitch. That's the way Licking plays. They try and get things running, trying to get people all messed up. Force those errors like they did earlier today. An error on Connell allowed to run the score. So Cody Crocker will face Seth Ferris. The pitch, pop foul back and out of play. And what did I tell you? Gideon Antel was stealing second. Had the base stolen. And that guy at the plate fouled it off, making him go all the way back. 0-1 to count. Still no hits for Licking, and they have a 2-0 lead. Again, I'll bet you Antel will run. Not going this time in a swing and a miss. He probably ran out of gas after that last sprint. Squiggly 0-2 to Ferris. Good off-speed pitch by Crocker there. Had him chasing. Milheiser's on deck. Only 1 out. He's running this time. I can see it in his legs. He's going in the dirt. Knocked down by the umpire as the ball got by Silas Wolf and hit the umpire's shin guard. And so Antel down at second base with a stolen bag. 1-2. The pitch home. Low and inside, 2-2. 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, 3 wild pitches, 4 stolen bases. And the pitch coming home. Here it is. Fly ball down the right field line. That's trouble. Can Schultz get there? No, it's going to drop foul. One error by the Salem Tigers gave up a run. Ground out brought in the other. As runners are at second and third. Hutzel at third. Antel at second. 2-2 count on Seth Ferris. Cody Crocker ready to the stretch. Brings it home. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off, and Ferris swung right over top. His 5th strikeout. And Michael Milheiser struck out his first time being called out. Stands in. Tigers are cheating in at the corners here on the infield. Thinking Milheiser may try and push a bunt still. Knowing licking, that's possible. And the smoke evolves again. The pitch. Ground ball. That is fair down the third base line. That's the first hit for licking. And it'll bring in 2. Ball was fair by about a foot. And a double for Milheiser. Milheiser doubles in too as both Hutzel and Antel come home to score. And it's now 4-0 licking. All these walks have now come home to roost this inning. First hit by the Wildcats. A 2-hopper about a foot off the bag down the third base line. No chance for Wethy to get to it. And he's at second base now with 2 out for Connor Medlock. And a pitch by Crocker to Medlock. Here it is. That's a strike. Salem 1-3 on the season. Got a big win to start the year against Kabul, but have lost to Van Buren, Ava, and yesterday to Owensville. 5-2 yesterday. Medlock, the right-handed batter, takes it high and away, 1-1. Salem has nobody warming up at the moment. As the smoke continues to drift out toward right field. The pitch outside, 2-1. We are in the third inning. 3 runs here for Licking. It's made a 4-0 game as they got 1 in the second. Crocker brings it. Oh, check swing, but a strike on the corner. Good pitch. Ball tailing away from Medlock. 2-2 the count. 2 out. Runner at second base is Milheiser. Salem in their third will have Arts. Then the top of the order, Dotson and Wethy. Now down by 4. The pitch from Crocker. Here it is. Strike 3 call on the corner. Medlock called out on strike. 6 strikeouts for Cody Crocker. But unfortunately, the Licking Wildcats took advantage of 3 walks in that third inning. All 3 of those that walked scored, on 1 on an error and 2 on the double by Michael Milheiser to make it 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. So 3 runs on a total of 1 hit. There was 1 error, and there was a man left on base. We'll play 2.5. They're in the books. We'll play the bottom of the 3rd when we come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Did you see that game? They came back to win. They've been on a run. They're going to state. At Fidelity Local 6, we love local sports. Get game DVDs or seasons on flash drive. Just go to fidelitylocal6.com, select your region, and find the Purchase a Season tab. If you can't find what you're looking for, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll search our archives. As always, thanks for watching.
We are in the bottom of the third. It's 4-0 in favor of the Wildcats. The Grill Masters are still creating a little havoc on the field with their smoke. Must be working. I see a lot of people eating hamburgers, though, and hot dogs. So obviously the scent of that Grill Master is working. John Arts to lead things off, followed by Reese Stotts and Eli Wethy. We're in the fourth inning as Connor Medlock has given up a couple of hits and a walk, but has kept the Tigers off the board. Good throw by Carter Rennie. Did that in the first inning on a double by Boone Schrader. Threw out Reese Dotson at the plate. A swing and a miss and a high fastball. Josh Arts a little behind on that one. Medlock, a lefty, coming at the left-handed batter Arts. The pitch comes in. Swing and a miss. Had a good swing at that one, but came up empty. They give Mr. Arts all the left field line. Boy, he could just tack one down there, and he'd have a whole bunch of running room. Pitch to him. A curveball's inside. 1-2. Didn't break a lot. Josh stood in there. Didn't get hit either. As Medlock gets the ball, and he rapidly wants to throw it again, and here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on one way out of the zone. Josh chased it up in his eyes. Fifth strikeout for Medlock. Connor has kept the Tiger hitters way off balance. So Reese Dotson, who's singled to lead off this game on a hanging curveball, went to second on the error by Cruson in right field. Then was thrown out trying to score on the double by Boone Schrader. Might have changed this whole game at Salem taking that lead in the first inning. The pitch just missed on the outside corner. Salem with both hits that they have that came in the first. One hit for Licking came in the third that drove in 2 runs. Pitch. There's a little pop fly over toward the left side. Backing out is Rennie. He's there, and he makes the catch. So Wethy will stand in. Looked like Dotson trying to take that ball the other way. Got that ball in on his hands and popped it up. Eli struck out his first time. Right-handed batter. Standing in at 5-6. The pitch. Low. 1-0 to count. Tigers not warming anybody up. So it looks like Cody Crocker will go back out for that fourth inning. Medlock brings it home again in the dirt. 2-0. For the Wildcats, Murray, Derrickson, and Cruz in the bottom 3 in their order. Crocker with 5, make that 6 strikeouts, but 5 walks in the game. The 2-0 to Wethy. Here it is. He'll foul off to the right side, trying to poke that ball to right. Connor Medlock. Southpaw. Dazzling the Salem Tigers with his next pitch. Ground ball towards second base. Big hop. And the throw is in time. No problem there by Kanan Hutzel to throw out Eli Wethy. 4-3 on the putout. 1-2-3. The Tigers go down in order. 5 in a row set down by Connor Medlock as we've now played 3. And the Salem Tigers trail the Licking Wildcats by a score of 4-0. We'll take a 30-second break and return. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
We return. Salem High School Baseball Field Complex will be back on Saturday to take on the Houston Tigers in SCA play, the first conference game of the year. That will be on Saturday afternoon, scheduled at 2 o'clock. Hope you can make it out. Support your Tigers. Nice crowd on hand today. Lots of nice people from Licking have made their way over, and a good contingent of Salem fans here. A lot up on the hill in their vehicles. Some out in the sun down the right side, and few out in the sun on the left side. But we thank all of those. If you're joining us on KSMO Radio, thank you. If you're joining us on Fidelity Local 6, also thank you very much. Or if you're streaming with us on FidelityCommunications.com, that also is appreciated greatly. We hope you're enjoying Tiger Baseball on the media provided to you locally right here in Salem. Thank you. Very good. So we're going to go to the top of the fourth inning. And as I mentioned, Cody Crocker back out there. Salem Tigers did not warm anybody up between innings. So Cody with 6 strikeouts and 5 walks will get back to the hill. He'll take on Wilson Murray, who grounded out, drove in a run back in the second. Right-handed batter facing Crocker. The pitch. There's a strike. Reese Derrickson will follow up, and then Hunter Cruson. Murray, tall drink of water, batting from the right side. Pitch coming home. It's on the inside corner that drifted back. Kind of missed the plate, but the umpire had seen it early. Said, yeah, that's a strike, man. Quickly 0-2. And the next by Crocker. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's strikeout number 7 by Cody Crocker. He has not pitched badly in this game except for those walks. And they came back to bite him. Walk in the second inning. Came home to score. 3 walks in the third inning. Came home to score. He's had 5 in the game, so only 1 walk was stranded. 4-0 Licking. That pitch is outside and high. Ball 1 to Reese Derrickson. He struck out his first time out. Let's see. He has struck out all but 1 guy in the Licking batting order. There's a fastball inside there. 2 guys, Gideon and Tell. Of course, Hunter Cruson hasn't batted a second time yet, so still just 1 guy has not struck out in his 2 plate appearances. Everybody else has. There's a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. When he's in the strike zone, he's good. When he's not in the strike zone, well, giving us free passes. 1-2 pitch comes home. Swinging a pop foul back and out of play. Tiger D straight away. They have not been very busy today, but they have committed 1 error on a attempted steal of a bag. Trying to get the runner at third. The throw it went errant. Allowed to run to score. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. This on a Derrickson on off-speed pitch. Strikeout number 8 for Cody Crocker. And Hunter Cruson, who walked his first time, so he hasn't struck out yet. He came around to score on that error. He has stolen a base. Actually, 2 errors in that inning. One by Silas Wolf on a throw into center field. Fastball on the outside corner. So Tigers with 2 errors in this game. It's my error. I'm not telling you about the second error or the first. And the pitch. A fly ball to right center field. Dotson with a good jump. He's not going to get it. He's going to try and throw the guy out at second base. The throw there is not in time. Gets away. It'll be a double for Hunter Cruson. That ball just kept drifting away from Reese Dotson. He got a good jump, but he just couldn't get there in time. Ball checked up in the outfield. That's what you get for having a nice damp outfield. And his throw back in. keeps cruising at second base. So Carter Rennie, who struck out and grounded out, stands in. A 2-out double by Hunter Carlson, the second hit for Licking in this game. About 2 steps shy of making the catch there. The pitch comes home to Rennie. Nice stop by Silas Wolf on one low and away in the dirt. Crocker ready. Here it is. That's a strike. Nope, a little bit high. Just a little bit high. 2-0. I might call that one a strike, but he did not. Cruising at second, dancing around, has the attention of Boone Schrader at short. Pitch to Rennie. Here it is. In the dirt, knocked down by Silas Wolf. 3-0. Crocker rolling along in this fourth inning. Gave up the double and now can't find the strike zone again. .3-0 count to Carter Rennie with Kanan Hutzel on deck, and the pitch comes home. Ball 4. Walk number 6. And Hutzel has walked and struck out, will stand in. He has scored a run, has a stolen base in this game. 4-0 Wildcats with a run in the second, 3 in the third. Threatening now here in the fourth with 2 down. Runners at first and second for Hutzel. As the pitch from Crocker comes in, that's a fastball high. Salem in their fourth inning will have Schrader, Schultz, and Connell. 4-0 Licking. They would like to keep it right there. And the pitch in first strike. Schrader had gotten in behind the runner, but Cody Crocker didn't know he was there. If there was a sign on, he didn't see it. And Cruson got back. No throw. The 1-1, now they fake the throw back, and nobody's near the bag. Big lead at first base by Rennie. And the pitch home. Swing and a miss. Silas Wolf, if Brett Ford and he got together, they could pick that guy off at first base. He's not paying much attention. Ford would have to get back toward the bag, though. And the pitch home. Strike 3 call. That ball drifted a bit outside, and Hutzel didn't like the call. That is strikeout number 9, but Licking does not score in that inning. They strand 2, a double and a walk, and no runs scored. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We have now played 3.5. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning with the Salem Tigers trailing Licking 4-0. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and the game is also on Fidelity Local 6.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
At Fairground Auto Plaza, we can take care of all your vehicle needs.
We've got accessories for your car or truck, a top-notch service department, a state-of-the-art body shop, and of course, we've got the perfect new or used vehicle just for you.
So come see us, your hometown dealer.
Because at Fairground Auto Plaza, we were driven to serve you best.
To the bottom of the fourth inning we go. And don't forget the Common Grounds Bistro. They're open for breakfast and lunch Monday through Saturday. And, of course, you can also get lunch there on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Some great stuff like delicious steaks, pizza, sandwiches, salads. And in the morning, get your eggs the way you want them. You can get a delicious omelet and so much more. And, of course, some great hot coffee, too. Check it all out, the Common Grounds Bistro, and you'll find them at 300B South Main Street in Salem. Call 453-2173 if you're starting to get hungry. Think about the Common Grounds Bistro. Again, open for dinner Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Breakfast and lunch Monday through Saturday. First pitch coming home, fouled back by Boone Schrader, who doubled his first time up. Almost had an RBI, but a really nice play made by Derrickson in left field to get the ball to Carter Rennie, whose throw to Ferris was right on the money to get Reese Dotson coming home. May have changed this game around. Pitch. There's a line drive to right, but right at Murray down the line. And one out. Schrader hit it right down the line on a line drive. Ball had a lot of spin to it, but Murray was there. And there's one out for Jordan Schultz, who flew out to center his first time. Jordan drove in 2 RBIs yesterday. He leads the team in RBIs. And a swing and a miss. Tigers trying to get their second win of the year, but trail it 4-0. The pitch, that's a high fastball. Connell waits on deck. Tigers need some base runners here. Errors, walks, hit batsmen, then base hits, doesn't matter. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. The lefty Connor Medlock. He's dealing right here. He's given up 2 hits, both in the first inning. He has shut down the Tigers here. Gotten the last 6 in a row. Pitch to Schultz. Swing and a miss. Struck him out last 7 in a row. That pitch never came back over the plate. His 6th strikeout. And Garrett Connell will stand in. Garrett was called out on strikes back in the 2nd inning. Medlock may have found his groove. He looks good out there. Very comfortable right now on the mound. Tigers had him on the ropes in the first inning, but couldn't get that run across as the man was throwing out trying to score. Pitch comes home. That's high. For Licking in the 5th inning, it'll be Antel, Ferris, and Mulheiser. Pitch from Medlock, swing and a miss as Connell went down, chased that one, 1-1. 2 down here, nothing a shaking for the Tigers in the 4th. As Medlock deals that one outside. Tigers are Potosi bound for Thursday afternoon, 4:30 there, before coming back home Saturday afternoon at 2. Pitch, foul backing out of play. Salem's tournament, by the way, that's at home this year is a 6-team tournament. It will last on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it will be held in May this year. So, Salem baseball tournament, 6 teams in it this year. Pitch, a swing and a miss. Connell fooled on that one. Chases it way out of the strike zone, and down in order again go the Salem Tigers. 8 in a row shut down by Connor Medlock. Down in order 1, 2, 3. We go to the top of the 5th inning with Licking leading this one 4-0. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and the game is also being watched on Fidelity Local 6.
At Town & Country Bank, we offer smart, friendly solutions for all of your financial needs. Our convenient, tech-savvy banking options like our smartphone app and online banking allow you access to your accounts anytime, anywhere. With a wide variety of loan products like fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and refinancing options, we'll be here when you're ready to make your move. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank today or visit us online at tcbanks.com. Town & Country Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
And we are back here at Salem Baseball Field Complex for the 5th inning. And He's out there again. Cody Crocker back to the hill. Youngster's pitched really well, just a sophomore, and has had success. 9 strikeouts in this contest, but he has given up 6 walks. Only 2 hits, but unfortunately, Licking has a 4-0 lead, taking advantage of those walks as 3 of them, actually all 4 runs who scored were walks in this game. So for the Wildcats, Gideon Antell will step in to lead things off here in the 5th inning. Starting to get late. Salem needs to find some contact in those bats. Right now, it's Medlock. He's shutting the door. So standing in is Antell. Gideon plays center field. Where's number 14? Gideon has flown out to center, walked, stolen a base, and scored a run. Cody Crocker lets the sign from Silas Wolf. Let's get started here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. I will say the umpire has been very consistent with that call for both teams. Even if it is just a shade off the outside. That was a little bit too far outside. 1-1. Every now and then he's had one little drift to it off and on, but for the most part, he's been very consistent with where he's calling strikes. The 1-1, that's high. 2-1. And nobody really warming up for Salem. Crocker may get the blunt of this game with another 2 games this week. There's a high pop-up. Will it stay in play? No, it's going to drift out of play and over the backstop. 2-2. Antell had a pitch that he could hit. He missed it. He's a good old ball player. Spit in the hands and get the dirt on the fingers. I like it. No batting gloves for Gideon Antell. Wouldn't have them. 2-2 pitch comes home, and a high fly ball in the left center field, way up there. Plenty of time for Dotson, who makes the catch. That's one of the things I really haven't seen much with Licking is batting gloves. Most of their guys don't wear them. And Coach Carr is going to come out and talk to his hurler. He may have hit the pitch limit that he wants him to go. Yep, I think he has. So Crocker has pitched very well here today. Unfortunately, the walks came back to haunt him. He goes 4 1/3 innings. And mentioned 9 strikeouts in this game, but 6 walks, gave up just 2 hits. But 4 runs, and 3 of those were earned. So it looks like Jordan Schultz is going to come in, and he is going to take over on the hill. So Schultz will come in and do the pitching. And I do believe that Crocker will go to the outfield. So Jordan Schultz will take over on the hill with 1 out here in the 4th inning. So the line on Crocker is 4 1/3 innings, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 hits, 6 walks, 9 strikeouts. And he did a good job here today. Unfortunately, those walks, yeah, he paid the price for those. As a run in the 2nd inning came in on a walk, stolen base, a wild pitch, and a ground out. That brought the first run in. And in the 3rd inning, a leadoff walk, stolen base. Silas Wolf's throw to get the runner at second went to center field, and Crusoe went to 3rd. Then after a strikeout, another walk to Kanan Hutzel. He stole second to make it 2nd and 3rd. Then, while Antell was at the plate, should say when he stole that base, the throw down to second base was cut off by Connell. He tried to throw out Cruz into third base and threw the ball away. That allowed him to be 2-0. And then as Antell was walked, Ferris came to the plate. Runner stole second base and third, and set up a 2 RBI double by Michael Milheiser, the very first hit for Licking in the game. And that made it a 4-0 contest, and that's where we stand right now as Ferris stands in. So Jordan Schultz on the hill now for Salem, brings it in, a swing and a miss. 4-0 Wildcats. Schultz, the sign from Wolf, brings it home, just a little bit low. 1-1. Jordan, one of 3 seniors on this team. Looks in the sign. He's ready. Pitch. That's a strike. Took a little something off that one. And it's 1-2. Kind of like a slider there with a little bit of late break. 1-2 the count. One down here. We're in the 5th inning. As the pitch from Schultz comes in, it hit him. It hit him, just nicked Seth Ferris. He didn't move. And the first batter that Jordan Schultz faces is nicked by a pitch. I won't even say hit, barely got him at all. And Michael Milheiser stands in. He is doubled and struck out. Wethy in at third base. Runner at first. Ferris with a decent lead. Schultz brings it home, and that's a strike. Tigers straight away from Milheiser, who pulled that ball about 1.5 to a foot off that third base bag. Back in the third inning. Big hole on the right side where Ferris is leading off. The pitch, low and away. Nice scoop by Seth, I should say by Tiger catcher, Silas Wolf. And Seth Ferris, wasting no time when he saw that ball in the dirt, took off. Silas made it close. But a good break by Seth Ferris when he saw that ball hit the dirt, even before Silas knew he was going. And then the throw by Silas, a one-hopper, but right on the bag and almost threw him out. 1-1 to count. Pitch comes home. That's a strike. Milheiser not in total agreement with the umpire. Doesn't say anything. Kind of turned away. Gets back in. 1-2 the count. One down. We are in the 5th inning. The pitch comes home and a foul back and out of play. When after that one, a down and away fastball. Milheiser with a double, 2 RBIs in this game. He would like another. Schultz would like the out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Schultz wins. Ball is dropped, and Wolf throws down to 4 for the putout. Milheiser strikes out. The first strikeout by Jordan Schultz, and Connor Medlock will stand in. Medlock has walked and struck out. Runner at second base, 2 down. Silas Wolf, Drew Christensen, and Cody Crocker will be the 3 up for Salem in their 5th inning. Got to get there first as Jordan Schultz brings this one to Connor Medlock. Here it is. Foul off to the right side. As I mentioned earlier, nice crowd on hand for this opening day here in Salem. Wildcats and Tigers. Semblance of the Cat Classic, right, Nick? Cat Classic. Pitch is a strike. Has to be. Well, Licking in Salem's got to be a Cat Classic. That was split this year in the boys and girls. The girls won it. Boys for Salem did not. And the 0-2. Strike three call on a pitch. Definitely a little wide, but called a strike by the umpire, and he's been doing it all day. 2 strikeouts for Jordan Schultz to come in, but the end of the rope for Cody Crocker. Went 4 1/3. Pitched a good game for the Salem Tigers. Jordan Schultz came in, gave up a hit batsman, but then shut the door the rest of the way. 4-0 after 4.5. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left. We've now played 4.5. To the bottom of the 5th we go with Licking 4, Salem nothing. Back in just 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
At Fairground Auto Plaza, we can take care of all your vehicle needs.
We've got accessories for your car or truck, a top-notch service department, a state-of-the-art body shop, and of course, we've got the perfect new or used vehicle just for you.
So come see us, your hometown dealer.
Because at Fairground Auto Plaza, we were driven to serve you best.
Conway Construction LLC can handle all of your house building needs, commercial building needs. Need a new deck? Need a new driveway? Maybe need some new siding on your home? How about a new roof? Wood floor, tile? How about insulation in your walls? How about a full remodeling or adding on a room? Conway Construction LLC can do it all. No job is too small. Just call Randy at 247-6468 or Jake at 247-4174 and find out what's going to cost you to maybe add on your home or improve the home you have. Or maybe build you a new one or maybe a brand new office space. Conway Construction LLC, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. To the 5th inning we go, and it will be Silas Wolf to lead it off. Big number 8 on the back of Silas. Stands in against Connor Medlock. Connor has pitched very well. 8 in a row he's shut down. Since a walk to Silas. Back in the 2nd inning. That pitch is low. Ball 1. Salem had 2 hits in the 1st inning. To walk to Silas Wolf in the 2nd. That has been their offense today. Not much. Pitch to Silas. High foul off to the right side. Not a great afternoon. Wind blowing from left to right now. Right center field, a gap, and a left field line. The pitch way outside and back to the screen. Seth Ferris will chase it down and get it. 2-1 to count to Silas Wolf. Salem Tigers 1-3 coming into this one with 3 losses in a row. And the pitch coming home. There's a high little pop fly into short left field. It's going to back out, and making the catch will be Carter Rennie on left center. Silas hit off the fist. I was hoping that ball might carry a little bit more. It did not, as Rennie got out to the edge of the outfield and made the catch. And there's 1 down. Drew Christensen will stand in. He struck out his first time. Christensen, right-handed batter. Got a good swing. Needs to make some contact and misses that one. Has a short, fast swing, but has not made much contact at the varsity level. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss again. Quickly 0-2. Drew's up there to hack. Man, he's not up there to watch. 0-2 to Christensen. Medlock, he steps out just to catch his breath. Medlock was ready to go again. He is again. Working from the stretch for all people. The pitch. Ball 1 outside. Didn't miss by much. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. 9 in a row set down by Connor Medlock. Christensen trying to break that. And the pitch coming home. A little bit high. 2-0, I should say 2-2 to count. After an 0-2 count, Christensen has taken 2 straight ones out of the zone. Now Medlock brings it. Strike three call on a pitch that tailed away. That has been called a strike all day. 8 strikeouts for Medlock. Cody Crocker will stand in. Crocker now playing in the outfield. Batting from the right side with 2 down here in the 5th inning. The pitch, a little bit low. Nice sunny day here in Dent County. Sun's starting to pull down in the west, giving a few shadows on the field. As the 1-0 comes home, there's a pop fly down the right side. Murray chases it, and he can't get it. Gave it a good effort, just couldn't get there in time. One on one to count, 2 down. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. 4-0 Wildcats. Connor Medlock, the lefty, is going to twirl another one up there. And the pitch, way outside. Haven't seen Licking warm up anybody of any major consequence. They have a conference game Thursday. That pitch is low, 3-1. A walk would be a major rally right now. Tigers have had 10 players straight shut down by Medlock. And the pitch comes home. There's a ground ball towards second. Easy play. The throw to first is in time as Hutzel throws out Cody Crocker 4-3. Not many of those in this game. Let's see. That's 2 infield ground outs. And that's it. 1 pop out and 2 soft line drives. That's it. Besides that, all strikeouts. And down in order again go the Salem Tigers. And that, my friends, is 11 in a row set down by Connor Medlock. 1, 2, 3, we go down in the 5th inning. To the top of the 6th we go with Jordan Schultz back to the hill. It's the Licking Wildcats still leading this one 4-0. Back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching it on Fidelity Local 6.
At Town & Country Bank, we offer smart, friendly solutions for all of your financial needs. Our convenient, tech-savvy banking options like our smartphone app and online banking allow you access to your accounts anytime, anywhere. With a wide variety of loan products like fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and refinancing options, we'll be here when you're ready to make your move. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank today or visit us online at tcbanks.com. Town & Country Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. Knight Auto Care is your full-service repair shop in Salem at 307 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard. They provide a wide range of services from fast lube to major engine overhauls to vehicle inspections. With an 8-bay repair shop, they get your vehicle in and out quickly. Call Eddie or Nancy Knight for more information at 729-5761. Knight Auto Care, serving the area since 1966.
To the top of the 6th inning we go. It'll be Wilson Murray, Reese Derrickson, Hunter Cruson to face Jordan Schultz. And the pitch, check swing with a strike called by Wilson Murray, who struck out and grounded out, drove in a run. He's 0 for 2, but does have a ribby in this game. Not a lot of hits in this contest. Swing and a miss. 3 hits for Licking, 2 hits for Salem. That's it. 4-0 Wildcats taking advantage of walks. They've left 4. Salem has left 2. They've left 5, excuse me. The pitch, a little away. Salem has committed 2 errors in this game, and both in 1 inning. That was the 3rd. Licking has played errorless ball, but Salem Tigers have struck out a lot, 8 times. But so has Licking. They've struck out 9. Make that 10, actually. between Schultz and Crocker. There's a foul back. Just off the end of the bat. Going to be a pinch hitter coming up for the Wildcats as they have a young man warming up. Levi Cantrell. Schultz to the stretch, the 1-2. Line drive into center field, a base hit in the right center, actually. Kind of off the end of the bat, but Murray lifts it over the head of Connell at second base. Standing in will be number 24, Easton Ice. Ice, baby, ice. Easton, a left-handed batter. Standing in. Runner at first base, that's Murray. Ice takes a strike on the outside corner. Ice, solid lad. Bats from the left side. As I mentioned, Murray with the lead at first base. Held on by 4. Runner not going. A pitch down low. Scooped up by Silas Wolf. And here comes the smoke. Here comes the smoke. Do-do-do-do. The 1-1, the Iceman, and it's quickly 0-2. Easton Ice. Where's number 24 for the Licking Wildcats? Jordan Schultz ready, brings it home. Swing, and a tapper in front of the plate. Is it fair or foul? Foul ball, I have to assume. The umpire, I didn't see him put the hands up. But Ice stopped running, and then the umpire picked up the bat. I don't think they usually do that if it's not a foul ball. So we'll assume that was the call, so still 1-2. Schultz ready, the pitch to Ice. There's a foul off right over the Salem Tiger dugout. Late swing by Easton. Murray at first base getting a workout. Has to come back to the bag. As the Licking fans getting all the carcinogens they need. 1-2 the count. Pitch from Jordan Schultz. Here it is. Chopper right back toward Jordan. He has it. He only plays the first base, and he makes it, getting Ice by a couple of steps. 1-3 on the putout. Murray down to second base. That ball was right between the catcher and the pitcher. Jordan had to come in and make the play. And it's Hunter Cruson who stands in. Hunter has a double. He's walked. He's scored a run. Stranded back in the 4th inning. An inning where Cody Crocker struck out the side. Pitch to Cruson. There's a strike. So Murray's at second base now with 1 down. We are in the top of the 6th inning. Game moving right along. Schultz ready. Brings it home. Pitches up and in with a fastball. Wind still blowing from the left field corner to the right field corner. It changed over, by the 3rd inning or so after blowing directly out to center. And the pitch, a little line drive towards the right side and caught by Connell to throw to second base in the dirt. Otherwise, they'd have had a double play. Connell had all kinds of time, and Garrett threw it low to Boone Schrader in the dirt. So Cruson lines out. No double play. And so we have 2 down for Carter Rennie. Garrett needed to take just a split second more and then make sure he threw the ball on a line to Boone. Instead, tried to get over there quickly and threw the ball short. Kind of short hop Boone Schrader, handcuffed him. Couldn't come up with it cleanly, and Murray was back by then. 1-0 count. Jordan Schultz missed outside to Carter Rennie. Goes walk, struck out, and grounded out, and that pitch is outside again. 2-0. From the stretch, Jordan Schultz looks in, brings it. That's low. 3-0. Kanan Hutzel's on deck. We're in the sixth inning, 4-0 Wildcats. 1 in the second, 3 in the third. That's where we stand. Schultz trying to strand that runner at second base as the pitch to Rennie comes in, and there's a strike. Salem Tigers off to Potosi on Thursday, 4:30 start there. And then back home Saturday for a rare Saturday conference game. Can't remember the last time it's even happened. 2 o'clock start time. The pitch and a fly ball down the right field line, drifting foul, and it will fall harmlessly. As Crocker tried to get to it, but still good distance away from that one. 3-2 the count. In this bottom of the sixth inning, the Salem Tigers will send up Josh Arts, Reese Dotson, Eli Wethy. Still down by 4. It's reachable. And they may be seeing a new hurler for Licking. They've had a man warming up, Levi Cantrell. The pitch and a ground ball towards Wethy. He has it and doffed his glove and into left field, and the run's going to score. Boy, he had it. The ball just went right off his glove and in the left, and that'll be an error. And that will allow Licking to score their 5th run. Wow. He reached out. It looked like he had the ball right in his glove, and the ball just kept going into left field. So another error for the Salem Tigers. This one, a costly one, as a run scores to make it 5-0. Ball was not hit hard. Pitch comes in, a fastball to Kanan Hutzel. So Rennie, the benefactor of an error. That has been the Tigers' real Achilles heel this year. Has been a lot of errors. That one should not have been a problem. The pitch, a little bit inside. Guess we can use the old Platters tune, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. Smoke that cigarette, you know. Runner going, pitches outside. Silas Wolf could not get a grip on the ball. It'll be a stolen base for Rennie. 3-0 to count to Hutzel. And a Smoke kind of hovering into the batter's area. And a runner going for third base. He's in easily, and a strike is called. Schultz never even looked back, and so Rennie took off even before he threw the ball. So 3-1 to count to Hutzel. 5-0 now Licking. The error by Wethy. Pitch off the shoulder of Hutzel. Another hit by pitch. Ball just grazed him. So the runner cannot advance. And so standing in will be Gideon Antel. Well, Gideon has walked, flied out twice to center. He's looking for his first hit. He's had some good swings up there. 5-0 Wildcats. Boy, that error really hurt. Should have been out of the inning. Instead, they can add to their lead. The pitch, that's a little bit low. Ball 1. Jordan didn't like the call. Hutzel at first. I'm surprised hadn't stolen yet. Pitch, that one hits him. That one hits Antel. And so back-to-back hit by pitches. And the bases are loaded for Ferris. And so Ferris will stand in. He's been hit by a pitch already. That's the third hit by a pitch. By Schultz in this game. So Ferris will stand in. No place to put him. Bases loaded, 2 down. We're in the 6th inning. Schultz looks, ready, brings it. That's a strike. Well, Jordan got the ground ball he wanted to by Carter Rennie, but Tigers couldn't make the play in the infield. And that extends this inning. Now 2 hit by batsmen have loaded the bases for the number 4 man. And Mr. Seth Ferris fouls that one into the catching glove of Mr. Silas Wolf. Quickly 0-2. See if Jordan can get out of this mess. Working from the stretch. The pitch. Low and away. Kind of guided that ball out there. Ferris leaning out over the plate. Looking for something to drive. Tigers straight away in the outfield. The pitch comes home. Swing and a miss as Jordan Schultz took a little something off that one, and Ferris strikes out, his second strikeout. But the Licking Wildcats do get 1 run on a total of 1 hit. There was 1 big error and 3 left. We've now played 5.5. To the bottom of the 6th we go, with the Licking Wildcats now leading the score by a score of 5-0. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. Watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with a kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app.
What is your community health center? It's a place where you receive high quality yet affordable medical and dental care. A place where your entire family can get well, be well, and live well. Our highly qualified staff provides primary care, including pediatric, senior, and women's health care. We also provide complete dental care, including exams, fillings, extractions, and more. It's a place where compassion and respect lead the way to a healthier you. After all, it's your community health center, building your community, your health.
Just glamorizing it. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Salem Tigers, well, fell a little bit farther behind, but a new pitcher will be coming in, Levi Cantrell. Cantrell will step in for Connor Medlock. Connor did a great job while he was in there, going a total of 5 innings for the Licking Wildcats. He gave up just 2 hits, no runs, and did walk 1 in the game. He struck out 8 and didn't give up much. So Cantrell will stand in. He'll take over, and Medlock did his job today. He gets to sit back and watch his teammates go to work. So Cantrell will take over. And Josh Arts will be the first to face him. Cantrell ready. First pitch comes home. That's a strike. Levi Cantrell. Next to Arts, here it comes, way outside, 1-1. Straight away for Mr. Arts. They do give him the left field line. on the infield pretty much straight away all the way around. Josh Arts takes a strike. 1-2. Straight away, infield, outfield. Seth Ferris with the sign. Cantrell ready. They 1-2. And a swing and a line drive. Base hit up the middle. Solid hit by Arts. And Tigers get their third hit of the game. A leadoff single by Josh Arts. In the top of the order we go. It's Reese Dotson. Pitch on the inside corner. And I mean to tell you, Josh smoked that ball in the center field. Got a pitch that he really liked. So Dotson will stand in. He has got a base hit in this game, stretched into a double on the error by the right fielder. Big hole in that right side right now. The pitch, and there's a ground ball to that right side and a base hit. It'll be runners at first and second with nobody out on Dotson's second hit of the game. Tiger bats starting to actually make a little bit of noise. Got a new kid in town. Yep, we do. And going to plate for the Salem Tigers will be Mr. Petty. Baylor Petty will now bat for Eli Wethy. So he'll stand anywhere as number 22 as here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Tigers are trying to mount a rally. First and second, nobody down. Cantrell working from the stretch to Baylor Petty. Big, tall, right-handed batter waits. Here comes the pitch. Strike, a low strike. Petty, was he 6'7", something like that? Big kid. .6'3", still a pretty big kid. He waits at the plate. The pitch comes home. And a high fly ball to left field. Way deep. And going back and watching it fall the base of the fence is the left fielder, Cruzen. Tigers' run is going to come in to score. That's Arts. It's 5-1. That ball didn't miss getting out of here by much. That ball just kept going and going. Cruzen ran all the way back to the fence. That ball came down maybe a foot and a half from the outfield fence, but only a base hit for Petty. Because the ball was so high, nobody could really tag. And, of course, when the ball fell, Arts came strolling home to make it a 5-1 ball game. Dotson stops at second, and Petty is at first base. Ball's hit about 325. And it's first and second. Wow. Boone Schrader will stand in. Run it scored in the top of this inning makes a big difference right now because this would be the tying run at the plate. Instead, it is not. And Schrader takes a strike. So Cantrell came on, gave up a base hit to Arts, a base hit to Reese Dotson, and a long base hit by Baylor Petty. Dotson, short lead at second. Petty, short lead at first. A pitch to Schrader. Here it comes. Low. 1-1 the count. We are in the bottom of the sixth inning. Salem trying to add to their scoring total here. So Eli Wethy does some running right now for Baylor Petty. That was the position that Eli normally would be in. And now Licking made a change, putting in Landon Medlock at second base. So Medlock is at second base now, as I'm thinking they're going to warm up Hutzel. Tigers with a couple of runs here. Wethy now at first base instead of Petty. 1-1 count to Schrader. Here's the pitch coming home in the dirt. Knocked down nicely by Ferris. Dotson at second. Eli Wethy now patrolling around first. Jordan Schultz is on deck. Schrader with a 2-1 count. Levi Cantrell has come in here in the sixth inning. The Salem Tigers have reached him for a run and a swing and a miss on a little off-speed pitch. Boone way out in front. 2-2 our score. I'm sorry, 5-1 our score. 2-2 the count on Boone Schrader. Sixth inning. Tigers need some runs. From the stretch, the pitch coming home. Here it is. Curveball. A little bit high. Not by much. He had Boone bailing. Fortunately, he had enough water to bail. He has another crack at it. 3-2 the count. Pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Schrader down on strikes. Way out in front. First strikeout. And I think that might be the end of the line for Mr. Cantrell. Gave up a run. Coach goes out there and wants to talk to him. So far, he's leaving him in the game. 1 run in the second inning for Licking. That on a walk, stolen base, wild pitch, and then a ground out. 3 runs in the third inning, a leadoff walk, and then also a stolen base in there, reaching in the third base on an error by the catcher. And then finally coming home on a throwing error by Mr. Garrett Connell. And a couple of walks ensued, and a double by Milheiser drove in 2 more, making it 4-0. And then it's Licking adding a run on in that sixth inning, a leadoff single by Murray. Derrickson grounded back to the mound, moving Murray to second. Then Hunter Cruson lined out after a little tap back to the mound by Derrickson. That should have been a double play, and there the run would not have scored. Instead, the error made by Eli Wethy allows the run to score, and a couple of hit batsmen that were stranded. 5-0. Salem just got a run here moments ago with Schultz at the plate, and the pitch comes home. Ground ball up the middle, off the pitcher. He gets it and throws to first in time to get Schultz, but the runners move up. That ball, that's going to sting. Schultz hit that ball very hard, and it hit Cantrell right on the leg. He is out 1-3. The runners move up to second and third. And I think Cantrell is okay. See if they want to leave him in there. Nope, they're going to make a pitching change. So Cantrell will check out as he got that one hopper off the bat of Jordan Schultz. Hits him right, I believe, in the thigh. And so they're going to make a change. It looks like Hutzel will be coming in to pitch. So Hutzel, who checked out, he'll be coming in to pitch for the Wildcats. And Medlock will stay at second base. And Hutzel will warm up. Salem Tigers just getting that run, a leadoff single by Arts, a base hit by Dotson, a base hit by Petty. Brought the run home. That's an RBI single. A 300-foot single, but it's still a single nonetheless. That's a 5-1 ball game as Kanan Hutzel, who started this game out at second base, he will come in and try and shut the door here. 2 down. We're in the bottom of the sixth inning. Salem with some much-needed runs on the base paths. So we will see what happens here. Now some more changes possibly being made by Licking. As Hutzel checks in. Trying to see where these players are going. Caden Wantlin is going into the outfield. He may be, I don't know where he'll play, but he's going to the outfield grouping. So Wantlin will be playing outfield, and then also coming back in the ball game will be Reese Derrickson. He started back on the field, now stops and comes back the other way. So as Hutzel continues to warm up, now Derrickson goes back out to the field. Salem Tigers will send up Garrett Connell. Connell will have runners at second and third. Antel will go to left field now. Or is he going to go to short? I think he may go to short here. So Antel looks like he's going to short. Not quite sure where Rennie's going. We'll see if Rennie goes to second base. It does look like that. So Rennie goes to second base. Hutzel to pitch. Milheiser still at third. Connor Medlock now in center field. Looks like Reese Derrickson's back in left. And Cruson in right. Pitch coming from Hutzel. That's a fastball high. So lots of changes here. But the score is still 5-1 Licking. Runners at second and third. Now fouled off to the right side. Kind of a little late on that swing. Light breeze here. Sun trying to set a little bit now. Throwing a lot of shadows onto the field. Still give Connell left field line. He puts one down there. He can get 3. The pitch outside with a fastball. 2-1. Kane and Hutzel on the hill. Trying to shut this one down and send us to the 7th inning. Salem has scored a run here in the 6th. And the pitch. Ground ball right back to Hutzel. He has it. And he'll go tag the player for the out. Looks like Connell might have twisted his foot or something. He kind of limped out of the batter's box. But one unassisted retires the side. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and there were 2 men left. We have now played 6 full innings, and it's the Licking Wildcats leading this one 5-1. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back with the 7th inning when we return. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and you're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Tax Masters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
To the 7th inning we go. Brett 4 in for another inning of work. He worked last night at Owensville. Got out of a bases loaded jam by striking out 3 hitters to get out of that jam. Struck out the first hitter, obviously, Sebastian. Had the bases loaded and struck out T.C. Fisher, their cleanup hitter for Owensville. And then Cody Linders, their third baseman. And strikeouts kept that game close. Tigers could not come back. But a good job by Brett Ford to shut that door. With the bases loaded and 1 out, no more runs, came home. So it will be for the Wildcats, Michael Milheiser coming up. Milheiser's doubled in 2. He struck out twice otherwise. 5-1, the Wildcats with the lead. Really good job of pitching by Cody Crocker today. Just the walks got to him. There's a line drive foul down the first base line by about 1.5 feet. Behind on the fastball by Brett Ford. Brett wears number 30. Played first base to start the game defensively. It was DH'd 4. Milheiser back in. Thinking with a couple of pitchers warming up just in case for that 7th inning. Pitch comes home. Ground ball towards Wethy. Missed it. Back to Schrader. Throw to first is not in time. Another error. For the Salem Tigers, they just keep making too many errors. Now, that's a tough play, but Eli has to make it. He has to make it on the short hop, but he didn't do it. Ball went off his glove. Boone Schrader tried to cover it up, but good enough speed by Milheiser. He beat that out. That'll be error number 4 for the Salem Tigers today. Medlock at the plate. Pitch by 4. Wants to bunt. Ball in the dirt. Runner stealing, and he takes the bag easily. Count them today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stolen bases, what I have. By the Wildcats. Salem Tigers have none. The 1-0 for Brett Ford. Here it is. And a strike as Medlock, pretty feeble attempt at trying to bunt that ball. Ball was up. His bat was almost perpendicular to the plate. That's not usually how you see somebody try and bunt the ball. Looked like he was in Star Wars as laser. Not the way you want to try and do that. 1-1 to count. There he goes, standing up again. And he tries to bunt one that was over his head. And he bunted that foul. And I am literally not exaggerating. That ball is over his helmet, and he bunted it foul. If you're in the batter's box and the ball's over your helmet, I believe that's going to be a ball. But I'll give him credit. He got the bat on the ball. But now it's 1-2. Connor Medlock takes it low. Runner caught in between, but Silas can't find anybody open. And the ball then goes off the glove of Boone Schrader into center field. The throw there is not in time. Another error by the Tigers. That error going to be on Boone Schrader. Schrader came across, jumped, really didn't have to, and then the ball went off his glove in the center. Now the Tigers have to bring the infield in. 5-1, Licking on top. So an error, still a base, and an error has put a runner at third and nobody out. Connor Medlock. Curveball and a swing and a miss. Good curve by Brett Ford. Got him. His first strikeout. And Wilson Murray will stand in. Tigers creating some of their own problems here with some misplays. Murray is singled, drove in a run with a ground out. He is struck out. And Brett Ford, the sign from Silas Wolf, is ready. Working off the full windup, and the pitch comes home in the dirt. Ball 1. Straight away in the outfield, winds have all but ceased here in Salem. And here listening to KSMO Radio and watching Fidelity Local 6, it's Salem Baseball. Back again Saturday afternoon. Be with us. Runner going to try and score on the sacrifice, the suicide bunt. He fouled it back. I told you they'd do it. And son of a gun, they tried it. The suicide squeeze play, but the bunt was fouled by Murray. And Milheiser goes all the way back to third. He was in a dead sprint to home plate. But Murray could not get the ball down. 1-1 to count, one down. Four waits. Again, working off the full windup, and the pitch comes in, and a pop-up on the infield. Schrader calls for it. Boone near second base makes the catch. Big pitch right there with a runner at third base. So the foul on the suicide squeeze bunt attempt allows Ford to get the man out, and now Reese Derrickson will stand in with struck out twice. Batting from the left side. Runner at third base now 2 down. In the 7th, the Salem Tigers will have Silas Wolf, Christensen, and Crocker. Pitch outside, ball 1 with a fastball. Brett Ford. Been pitching since freshman year. He's ready, and he wheels and deals. And that one's outside, 2-0. On deck, it's Hunter Cruson. The pitch, high, ball 3. Four's ready. Here it comes. That's ball 4. So Derrickson draws a walk. That's the first walk since way back in the 4th inning. 7th walk to be given us to Licking tonight. And standing in is Cruson. He's doubled, walked, and lined out softly to Connell at second. Cruson looking down. Milheiser's thinking, just put the ball in play, let me come home. Derrickson with a short lead at first. Pitch by 4. Low, nice scoop there by Silas Wolf. Good secondary lead by Milheiser as he takes that second jump down that way. Cruson. Again, stops there as the ball goes in the dirt. Runner goes to second base, Derrickson. Wolf did a good job keeping that ball in front of him, but now 2-0. Runners at second and third. 2 down. Brett Ford needs to throw a strike. And the pitch. Strike call. Secondary call there by the umpire. Wasn't going to call it a strike and then changed his mind. 2-1. We're in the 7th inning. 5-1 Licking. 2 on, 2 down. Wildcats trying to add to it. Throw to third, and getting back in there was Milheiser. As Wethy tried to meander his way over. Two and 1 to count. Cruson waits. 4 looks in for the sign. To the stretch. The pitch comes in. Swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch. Cruson swinging a lot of motion right there, I believe. Ford looks at the runner at second base and at third. The sign from Wolf and a 2-2. Here comes home. Curve, strike 3 called. Dandy pitch. And Cruson caught looking. Second strikeout for Ford to get out of the inning. But Licking Wildcats again threaten and force this game into the bottom of the 7th. A lot of extra pressure. A couple of errors by the Salem Tigers, but no runs scored. So no runs, 2 errors, 1 walk, 2 left. We have now played 6.5. To the bottom of the 7th we go. Salem needs 4 to tie, 5 to win. And this is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and you're watching it on Fidelity Local 6.
No matter how good of driver you are, accidents can happen that can leave your vehicle damaged. Larson Collision Center can make that vehicle look new again. They have a frame machine, Chief Easy Liner, and a spray and bake booth, and their work is guaranteed. Larson's also gives free estimates. Plus, Larson Collision Center has car rental available. For more information or to make an appointment, stop by and see them today at 503 North MacArthur in Salem or call 729-3915 Larson Collision Center.
Salem Hospital is a 25-bed critical access facility with an additional 18-bed long-term care unit. It has undergone dramatic changes in the past decade. Emerging today is an example of how small rural hospitals can position themselves for success in a changing healthcare environment. Guided by a progressive attitude toward clear and achievable goals, Salem Hospital is a thoroughly modern facility with a talented team of doctors.
Tigers need lots of hits, runs, base runners, etc., etc. Silas Wolf will lead it off. He's popped out and walked as Kanan Hutzel on the hill will try and shut it down here for Licking. He is the third pitcher. After Cantrell Medlock, 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. Cantrell, 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, a run, 1 walk. No walks, 1 strikeout. And the first pitch looked high, but I didn't see a sign. Next one, swing and a miss. Now you know, 1-1. I thought it was high. As Silas Wolf takes it right down the middle, quickly 1-2. He'll be followed by Drew Christensen. At least that's who's scheduled to hit, and then Cody Crocker. 1-2 the count. And the pitch comes from Christensen, sidearm, and throws it wide. I remember throwing from all those angles. That's when it didn't hurt. Nowadays, we don't throw. And the 2-2. Ground ball up the middle and getting over to play the throw. Off the bag, he's safe. Rennie went over to make the play up the middle as Wolf hit the ball. I don't know if they're going to say he didn't run in the baseline. Wouldn't have made any difference. So Wolf reaches on the error first by Licking in the game. Rennie went up the middle. I thought that ball might get through, but he made a good play to get over there, but then threw a little bit behind the bag and pulled Murray off the bag. And Wolf is on with an error hit. We'll count it. We need runners. So Christensen stands in. Pitch comes to him. Inside, ball 1. Drew Christensen has struck out twice. Kid's got a nice swing. He just needs to find the bat to the ball. Big hole in that right side. Hutzel brings it. Strike on the outside corner. One and one to count. Short lead by Wolf. Very safe lead. Throw over, and he's back easy. Cody Crocker waits on deck. Josh Arts will follow him if Salem can mount a rally here. The pitch. It'll pop fly down the third base side. Might be trouble, but making a good play was Milheiser. Christensen got jammed and popped it up. Milheiser was able to locate that ball. That's the sun field there, and sometimes you lose that ball. And Milheiser did not, but he is kind of wiping his eyes. So 1 down for Cody Crocker, was grounded out and struck out. Again, the first baseman holding a runner on. Lots of room on that right side. And there was a pitch Crocker could have taken that way, but took first strike. Tigers are probably up there to take at least one strike in each at bat. Kane and Hutzel trying to wrap it up here for the Licking Wildcats. And there's a ground ball towards second. Not hard hit. Rennie gets to it, throws to first, and gets the out there. 4-3 on the putout, and Silas Wolf goes to second base. Josh Arts. Arts singled his first time. Should say Arts singled his last time, struck out his first time. And the Tigers will have a pinch runner come in. That will be Jimmy Barton. He will run for Silas Wolf. 2 down. Tigers need a lot more out there. Umpires telling everybody that Barton went to third base, I think, or second base. I think everybody already knows it. And now Josh Arts will come back to the dugout. I'm not sure what that's all about. Unless there's a substitution I don't know about, and maybe this is, that it must have been. So, oh, I understand when Brett Ford went to pitch, Arts is no longer in the game. Left his field position, and so Brett has to bat. The pitch comes to Ford, and he takes a strike. So Brett Ford will bat here. I thought that would only happen if Arts actually got in the game, but to play a position, maybe he did. I didn't see that, but if he did, he should be batting. Therefore, I'm not sure what happened there. Pitch comes to Ford, and there's a ground ball towards third. Milheiser gets the hop, throws to first, and he got him. Brett Ford grounds out 5-3, and that does it as the Licking Wildcats beat the Salem Tigers by a final score of 5-1. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back and wrap this dog up. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're also watching it on Fidelity Local 6.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Did you see that game? They came back to win. They've been on a run. They're going to state. At Fidelity Local 6, we love local sports. Get game DVDs or seasons on flash drive. Just go to fidelitylocal6.com, select your region, and find the Purchase a Season tab. If you can't find what you're looking for, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll search our archives. As always, thanks for watching.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
Salem Tigers fall to 1-4 in the season as they lose at 5-1 to Licking. Salem actually out-hit the Wildcats in this game by a 5-3 margin, but the Wildcats were given a lot of base runners. 3 hit batsmen in the game. Also, a number of walks in this game. When you start talking about that, 7 walks in the contest. But the Licking Wildcats struck out quite a bit in this contest. 13 strikeouts for the Salem Tigers. But unfortunately, unearned runs kind of paved the way here for the Licking Wildcats. They had 2 unearned runs. They'd scored 3 other runs, 2 on a double by Michael Milheiser, one of the 3 hits they had. But the Tigers just could not get on track, no way, shape, or form with the bats today, and had only 5 hits and were able to only drive in 1 run, that coming in the 6th inning. So Licking with a 5-1 win. They got a run in the 2nd inning on a walk, stolen base, wild pitch, and a ground out. In the 3rd inning, a walk, stolen base, an error on Silas Wolves. The ball went into center field. Then a 1-out walk to Hutzel. He stole second base, and on his way to second, the ball is cut off by Garrett Connell. He threw a wild to third that allowed a run to score and put Hutzel at third base. And then Antel walked. He stole second, made it 2nd and 3rd, and that's when Michael Milheiser doubled in too, made it 4-0. Stayed that way until the 6th inning when Licking made it 5-0. A leadoff single. Then after 2 are out, an error by Eli Wethy allowed a run to score. After a ground out back to the mound, put the runner at second base, and that made it 5-0. Tigers did get a run in the 6th inning. Leadoff single by Josh Arts, a base hit by Dotson, an RBI single by Baylor Petty that almost left the ballpark, but it was just a single, and it made it a total of 5-1, and that's where this one ends. Losing pitcher today was Cody Crocker. Pitched well, 4 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 6 walks, 9 strikeouts. Schultz came in, pitched 1 2/3 innings, a hit, a run, 3 at batsman and 2 strikeouts, and 4 came in for an inning and a third. He had 1 walk and 2 strikeouts in the game. For the Licking Wildcats, Medlock did a great job today. Connor went 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, and then Cantrell came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, and had a strikeout in there. And then Hutzel finished up with an inning and a third, and he finishes it up by giving up virtually nothing in the contest. And Salem got nothing off of him whatsoever. No strikeouts and no walks in that. So the Salem Tigers, again, 1-4. And on the season, fall to Licking by final score here at Salem of 5-1.